It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to keep it again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's LindenBully718's. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That one for scary for Bush. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
The kick is good.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Chiefs 0. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Mahomes sliding. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Derwin James with a pick. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Breida.
Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Stick on the keeper. A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
with the score Chargers 13, Chiefs nothing.
Here's the option. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and it slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, here's the option. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him. I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kalen Ballage with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mark 20, Mark 20, Mark 20. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hart. Now he's able to take it across midfield. Before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Throwing is Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll roll him out, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Bush. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
On down.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
A 6-yard pickup.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
and my goodness, another interception. Monte Nicholson picks it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
A give. This is Bush. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the run, it's Bush. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Get it! Get it!
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Open man is Ross, complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and
looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis.
Mahomes' pass intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the interception, here's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown, Chargers. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Yellow, 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 yellow. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the slant.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Yet another mistake.
today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the LA Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Now Jackson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
To number 86.
A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson from the shotgun. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And Brown Brown's got it. Touchdown, Chargers.
Jackson's pass complete.
Hollywood Marquise Brown with a lucky number 3. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Jackson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Jackson on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Again, Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
From 4. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Jackson now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning. Throwing on first down, Jackson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw again is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Marquise Brown was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
To throw again. Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 86. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Jackson will throw again. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kalen Ballage with touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now Jackson on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Badgley able to knock this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Jackson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
At the 20-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Today's final score, Jack.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there.